Hi y'all, this is going to be a video review of how to use the GlideGear TMP75 teleprompter with a regular webcam. Let's dive in. I make videos about small business accounting and bookkeeping topics, but it was time to step up my video game though. So I wanted to get a basic teleprompter. I had two reasons. First, almost all of the best video creators in my industry use one at times. You can just tell when someone does. And second, I've done a few scripted videos, and I realized that actually scripting a video does save a lot of time on the back end when it's time to edit. But I was printing out my script and taping it right behind my laptop camera eye, and it was better than no script, but not an ideal way to do it. I'm pretty cost conscious by nature, and I do not want to get addicted to video gear. Too many people have spent way too much time and money on gear instead of just sharing top-notch knowledge. I would rather make great videos about bookkeeping than spending all my time learning about the latest YouTube gear fads. For informational channels about accounting or other tutorial type channels, you can create absolutely top-notch content without spending a lot on gear, and I'm here to prove it. So the teleprompter that I bought is the GlideGear TMP75. I just purchased it for $180 off Amazon, and I'm using it to create part of the sections of this video. It comes with this carrying case, which has a good amount of padding. So these are the rails, and this is the screw plate that will allow you to attach a camera. And it has a screw below which will allow you to attach it to a tripod, which you will need. This is the tripod I have. We use this to make fun family recordings with our phones. It has a little phone attachment that goes on the top. So I already had this one. It was about 20 bucks. It is called the UB Size NE60. I'll put a link to it below, as well as all the stuff that's mentioned here. There'll be a link below so you can get the exact one that I have. But you will have to have a tripod to use the GlideGear with the webcam. You'll attach the tripod here, and then the camera will attach here. So these rails are removable. And it comes with these hooks. Now, supposedly, this was supposed to fit over your laptop and allow you to use your laptop camera. But I'm going to show you in a second that that was not the case for me. You will have to have an advanced built-in webcam that allows you to zoom in. And I'll show you what that looks like if you don't have that in just a second. But the last thing is, so this little part right here is where you put your phone, which will then mirror onto this glass that will allow you to read the words. It'll slowly scroll. Okay, so I just switched to putting the teleprompter over my laptop camera. I wanted to show you what this looks like. This is what I really wanted to use because I like to keep things simple. I thought I'll just use what I have. Only have to keep this small teleprompter with me. I won't have to buy anything extra, but that was not the case. You can see the black around that's kind of being picked up in this little tunnel. So you needed to move the camera forward, which you can't do if you have a laptop. And I promise I tried every sort of repositioning. I tried several ways to rig it differently, which ultimately you don't want to have to do when you buy a product anyway. I do think that if you scooted pretty far back, you might get enough of a video screen that then when you put it in your video editing software, you could kind of zoom back in on yourself and cut out the black parts of this tunnel that's being recorded, but I did not want to mess with that. And also, I record tutorials, so I need to be able to get to my keyboard whenever I'm recording a video. So I'm too far back right now, and I can't use my keyboard. So before I gave up on this GlideGear teleprompter, I bought this $63 Logitech C920X webcam to see if I could make it work. We do have a desktop that could sometimes use a webcam, so I thought I could maybe get a couple of other purposes out of buying something like this, and it was pretty inexpensive. And I thought I could also keep it here in the bag as well if I ever did want to take this out of my house. So now, even after I got the external Logitech webcam, I almost thought it was not going to work, because when I pulled these rails out of the bag, this plate here was switched. So it was switched. It was on like this. And you can see where this screw is. So if you put a camera right here, and this is sort of the edge, you have like this whole 1.5 inches that is being wasted. And actually I was super frustrated. I was venting to my husband and he said, well, maybe this plate will turn around. Sure enough, it does. So if you turn this around, you screw this into the back of the teleprompter and you can scoot it as far forward as you can. And that provides just enough of the zoom that I needed when this is mounted. So this gets mounted right here. And once I have it screwed onto the back of the teleprompter, I have this pulled all the way up. All right, I rebuilt it so that I could show you exactly what it is. So this is able to move. I turned this plate around from the way it came from the factory. I scoot it in, and then I can lock this into place. So instead of the camera eye lining up right here, it's about, I don't know, an inch inside of the teleprompter, which is all I needed. And just so show you exactly what you do here, you put your phone right here and it mirrors up. And this whole setup is mounted to your tripod. I've got one more thing to share about what app I decided to use for my phone to scroll the text, but before I do, can I ask a favor? If this was helpful, can you please subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up? It's easy for you to do and wildly helpful for me. So you do have to get a teleprompter app to use your phone with the teleprompter. I bought one called Elegant Teleprompter Pro for $2.99 on the Google Play Store. This is the logo for that app. I haven't used it enough to really comment on it, but it works fine so far. I thought his very short video that was on the App Store was completely sufficient to explain how to use the Elegant Teleprompter app. So now, I'm an official teleprompter video creator. I'm excited about elevating my YouTube channel. Even though this video isn't about bookkeeping like my videos normally are, feel free to reach out if you're a small business owner who needs help with your bookkeeping. Adios.